Tyler Reddick just won 2 races in a row, and now he's heading to the one track where he's better than everybody else. That is not a normal thing in NASCAR. Winning back-to-back races is hard enough. But Reddick didn't just win twice. He won the Daytona 500 and then went straight to Atlanta and won there too. And now the schedule sends him to Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, which just happens to be the track where Reddick statistically performs better than anywhere else on the schedule. The rest of the field has to be looking at this situation and thinking, how do we stop this guy? Let's start with Atlanta, because what happened there tells you everything you need to know about Tyler Reddick right now. The Atlanta race had 57 lead changes. It was wild, it was messy, and at one point Reddick spun out, his car lost a fender. Most drivers in that situation start thinking about damage control and just trying to finish the race. Reddick did the opposite. With a banged-up car, he worked his way through heavy traffic, and when the race went to overtime, he was right there at the front. He stole the win. He didn't dominate that race from the front. He clawed his way back from a spin, drove a damaged car better than everyone else, drove a clean one, and took the checkered flag anyway. That is a different level of determination. That win came for 2311 Racing, the team owned by Michael Jordan. And right now, the #45 Toyota is the car that every single team in the NASCAR garage is worried about. The speed that Reddick and 2311 have shown through these first 2 races has the whole field on edge. Nobody has figured out how to match it yet. Here is the bigger picture. No driver in the modern era of NASCAR has come out of the gate with this kind of back-to-back dominance to open a season. The first race of the year is the Daytona 500, the biggest race in the sport. Reddick won it. The very next race, at Atlanta, Reddick won that too. Those are 2 completely different types of racing. Daytona is a superspeedway where drafting and positioning decide everything. Atlanta is a high-banked oval where chaos is almost guaranteed. Reddick handled both of them. And now comes COTA. Circuit of the Americas is a road course, which means tight corners, elevation changes, and a completely different driving style compared to the oval tracks. It is the kind of track where road course specialists usually have a major advantage over drivers who are more comfortable on ovals. And this is exactly where it gets scary for everyone chasing Reddick because COTA is his best track. Statistically, no track on the entire NASCAR schedule has been better for Tyler Reddick than this one in Austin. He is going to his strongest venue while riding the hottest streak in the sport. If Reddick wins on Sunday, he will have won the first 3 races of the 2026 NASCAR Cup Series season. 3 straight wins, 3 completely different race types: superspeedway, high-banked oval, and road course. That has not been done in the modern era. It would be one of the greatest starts to a season in NASCAR history, full stop. Now, there is one driver who stands between Reddick and that piece of history. Shane Van Gisbergen is one of the best road course drivers on the planet. He came into NASCAR and immediately proved that road courses are his territory. COTA is exactly the kind of track built for what Van Gisbergen does best: sharp corners, technical sections, and a layout that rewards drivers with serious road racing experience. He is the one name that the Reddick camp has to be thinking about heading into this weekend. Every other driver at COTA will be fighting to keep up. Van Gisbergen will be fighting to win. So the storyline writes itself. The hottest driver in NASCAR on his best track going up against the one specialist who has the skills to challenge him. It is the kind of matchup that makes for great racing. But beyond the race itself, there is a championship conversation happening right now. Reddick leads the standings after 2 wins in 2 races. A 3rd win at COTA would not just extend that lead, it would send a message to every other championship contender that this season might already be running away from them. The psychological weight of 3 wins in the first 3 races of a championship season is enormous. It changes how other teams plan, how other drivers think, and how the entire rest of the year unfolds. Reddick is locked in. He is not talking about legacies or history. He is focused on the next race, on the next lap, on keeping the number 45 Toyota at the front. That is the mindset of a driver who is completely in the zone right now. The question heading into Sunday is simple. Can anyone in that field stop Tyler Reddick at the one track where he is at his absolute best?